Hi again. My name is Rebel and I'm the Rebel Reseller. And today, y'all, we've got an exciting what sold. Exciting. This is from the Monday through Thursday, May 18th to the 21st. And we were actually on extended handling time because we were in Dayton, Ohio these 4 days. I have more sales on the other platforms than all combined on eBay. But eBay was the grand slam for that 4 days. So exciting. Starting off with Depop. First thing that sold is a Disney 101 Dalmatian plush. I took an offer of $11. Tons of Mercari, tons of Poshmark. It's just crazy. First thing on Mercari is this Kohl's green turtle plush, sold for $9.95. I pick up most Kohl's. I just enjoy them. And then I had a bundle offer of 3. I accepted $40 for these 3 items. First were these Disney Princess figurine lot. Next was this Hasbro Marvel Avengers Hulk. And lastly was this Jimmy Neutron figure lot. So all 3 of these I took a $40 offer. And then I had a bundle offer of 5. Crazy, crazy. Oop, can't spell 4 over here though. First thing in this $40 bundle was this Black Cat Halloween treat bucket. Then these Get Along Gang centerpiece honeycomb set. Bought a ton of these. I still have a ton of these, but slowly but surely they move. But yeah, I've probably got 2 dozen maybe of these. Paid, I think, a quarter. All right, next is this Hasbro Disney Wuzzle Bumble Lion figure. 4th item was this Charlie Tuna Star-Kissed Fish plush. Pretty sure that was from the high bid estate sale that we won 5 years ago. And then a Jack in the Box Halloween bucket. So all 5 of those, I took a $40 offer. And then on Poshmark, we're starting out with another bundle. This was a bundle of 2 items for $27. First was this Barrington Llama Rattle plush. And then these 2 Garanimal Blue Monkeys. So an offer of $27 for the 2. Man, this has been listed for a long time. Glad to see it gone. This was a Justice zipper pencil case. Sold on Poshmark for $10. Blankets and Beyond Rabbit Lovey sold for $10. Cranston fabric had some abstract art on it, sold for $11. This was a quick sale. This is Garfield cat plush with the 4-H t-shirt, sold for $9. Klepto Cats plush. Probably not something I'm going to pick up again. They do not sell for a lot. At least I had a lot of 2, sold for $10. Squishable Blue Narwhal plush. Been listed a while also. It was large. I think a lot of times the large plush just kind of give issues as far as the shipping. But on Poshmark, it all evened out and it sold for $13. Swan candle holder sold for $10. Still Poshmark, y'all. Santa Bear green backpack went to a Dayton Hudson Christmas bear, sold for $8. And the Sesame Street figure lot sold for $31. And then I had one Etsy sale, and it was this Walmart raccoon plush, sold for it's on sale, $17.95. And then a few, but amazing sales on eBay. First in Maine bear plush lot of 2. Again, I'm just pulling old inventory, making new lots, $13.45. Dandy pug dog plush sold for $24.25. Gans Floppy Friends bear sold for $35.
Gans.
Gans.
Get your hands on a Gans. That's how you got to remember that one.
I want to call it Gans. It's just probably because I grew up in Europe. It's just Gans.
That's how it would be speaking Spanish too. Ga, it makes an ah sound, but get your hands on a Gans. We can't have it English in the easy language. Can't have it easy in the English. Cannot have it easy in the English language, y'all.
Yeah, even in Japanese, because I took 2 years of Japanese, A is ah. So, I mean, everything just makes me want to call it Gans.
There's a guy on YouTube that does videos. Maybe it's Facebook. I think it's Facebook. But he does... y'all, if you've heard this from me before, just skip through this part, because I've probably mentioned him. That he does, like, how he teaching somebody how to speak English. And he's, of course, the teacher and the student. And he's doing something like the word though, THOUGH. But then there's thought, and then bought.
And rough.
And tough. And it makes it difficult.
Our language is tough. All right, another quick sell. I think I picked this up recently at maybe the Dayton Bins. Ramona Quimby. I couldn't think of her name at first. This is from Beverly Clearly book lot. Sold for $13.45.
My memory from elementary school says her name is Cleary.
Oh, could be. I wrote Clearly.
I think. I'm looking. Beverly Cleary, yes.
It's still sold.
I can sell clearly now that I spelled it wrong or something.
Yes, I can see clearly now. Patriotic Elephant Plush sold for $16.16. A viewer sale and a friend. This is Buffalo China Restaurant Ware Coffee Cup. Sold for $10.73 to my friend Tammy. Thank you, Tammy. Fisher-Price Bluebird Music Box sold for $22.45. Yes, I took a 50% offer on this item because I went back and looked at comps. It's been listed since probably 2023. At some point, that seemed like a legit price, but when I went and looked at comps, I got a $30 offer on these Under the Nile organic baby blankets. So just keep it in mind when you get these low ball offers. Sometimes they're not. It's just your prices are off. All right, last two amazing sales. First, I sold the backpack. Picked this up recently at a yard sale for $2. Had no clue. I knew One Direction is still popular. Did not realize that this was a hard to find backpack from 2013, and it sold for full price on eBay for $249.95. But y'all, the poster that we picked up in the St. Louis bins, so maybe $1, was a 1971 Marvel Silver Surfer Third Eye black light poster. Sold for $995.95. And it got delivered on Friday, and we haven't... It is one of those things you stress about, that it got there safely. And the buyer is not going to have an issue with whatever. You know what I mean?
Probably not.
Nope. So, yeah.
I've always heard that when people buy more expensive things, you have fewer problems with them.
I think so.
Because it's our case for us that we get our biggest complaints on things that cost like $9.95.
Or I take a $5 offer to make it gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this was
amazing. And these two sales were back to back within an hour of each other. It was crazy.
So Francis and Mike gave us terrible luck sourcing, but great luck selling. So we need to see them the next time we're up there.
Yeah. Maybe I'll sell one of my Sasha dolls the next time we get together.
See, you're always like aiming too low. Maybe I'll sell a half dozen of my Sasha dolls.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. And the other poster.
And not somebody who wants to choose which one she wants and then send the other one back. Yeah, that happened on my Sasha dolls.
We found this at the bins in St. Louis. Downtown was Because they close, they're open for 3 hours, they close for 2, reset everything, and then they open again for another 3 hours. And this was in the afternoon downtown. We went in, and there were just a ton of posters. And I was looking at them. There were baseball posters and stuff like that, football. And I was like, I ain't got time for this. So I just grabbed a bunch of them, threw them in my cart, and figured I'd either just buy them all or look at them later. And then when I was looking at them later, I found, these two, this poster and another one similar to it.
Yeah, the other one's listed for like $450.
Now I'm thinking for the price that I was paying, I should have just got all the posters.
Got 'em all. Who knows what we missed in all of that. And then for Robert, first thing was a Mercari sale. It was this Santa Claus figure, and it sold for $31.96. And then this Natural Life women's maxi dress did not have any tags, none. But Google Lens was my friend. I was able to find this exact dress listed. But I ended up, I've come to the conclusion when I don't have size tags, just Google and say, okay, I have this maxi dress with, pit to pit measurements of this. And it gave me a good idea that it was a small, and it made sense. But I always still put in my listing that, there are no there is no size tag. So please check the measurements. And this one sold very, very quickly for $23.
Somebody mentioned that Natural Life is like a popular brand right now.
Yep. Women's Nike training shoes, size 7.5, been listed a long time. Sold for $10.50. White House Black Market women's shirt top sold for $17.71. Ralph Lauren women's top sold for $8.46. And Duluth Trading Company women's cargo pants sold for $19.54. All right, now we're done with all of the solds.
We're through playing now?
We're through this. Is that a...
Hee-haw.
I'm catching on. When he says something weird, I know it's going to be a clip in probably the video. All right, y'all. It is time to get to work, eat lunch, do another video.
Smash burgers today, y'all.
Smash burgers on the Blackstone. All right, get to work. Bye.
We're through playing now.